Ooh.
Oh my
my
gosh. Like, I really, absolutely, totally, completely love that particular tune that we just watched by Angelique Kidjo and Burna Boy. Love.
The thing is, it's my first time actually sitting down.
Are you joking? I played this song randomly at home and I danced to it.
It's a beautiful song.
It is actually nice. Like, it's a pitch.
Yes.
It's so
There's this thing Angelique Kidjo does to songs. Like, you would just love it.
No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Beautiful all the way, you would admit, and that tells you that it is Tuesday on the show. Yes, our mission is simple: to bring you pleasure all the way, enjoyment, and an irresistible dose of humor. Get ready to indulge in the irresistible ecstasy of ESplash, and you know we always come correct.
Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to break all the rules and take you on an unconventional journey through the wildest corners of entertainment. Yes, we're about to dive head first. Not leg, head first. We're about to dive head first into a world that will leave you questioning reality and craving more popcorn, literally.
That's right, even though I don't like popcorn. But anyway, we bring to you cinematic gems and, of course, a musical journey that transcends borders while taking you on a wild ride through the international music space. Yes, welcome to the show, guys. My name, you already know, is Catherine. But a lot of you know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness, Queen Cat, her real hotness, Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate, baby, Kitty Kata, Kati of the Kate Cruise, baby.
So what if it was the chocolate?
Well, I'm sweeter than the chocolate, actually.
Madu.
Yes.
Correct answer.
Fact.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. My name is J. Paul, Mr. Flames, Big J. You know the vibe. When you see me on your TV screen, it's time to put a smile and have fun all through the day. We're about to have some fun. You know the vibe.
All right, we're about to have some fun. And J. Paul actually turned himself to the studio manager, Mikey, this morning.
I mic.
Yes, it's already on his story. Like, we can't hide it. This guy.
We mic professionally. If you need miking,
okay.
Just females, not males. I don't mind.
Wow.
Wow. All right. It's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It is the hostess with the most. It is Honey Money. It is Honey Venus. It is Honey On Point. It is Honey KPK. Yeah, we're going to be classy today. Okay, yeah, let's do this.
I'm going to be classy because I'm not classy today. I'm arguing. I'm vexing with.
No, I choose to be
Thank God you're not
Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Thank God say you go come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I choose to be classy and sophisticated today. How about that for size? Let's go. All right, we have a jam-packed show planned for you today with news items from the entertainment space and, of course, our usual shout-out on celebrity birthday. Do you want to know what happened in today's entertainment history? Well, you can also watch that on Rewind.
Yes, right there on Where Are They Now for today, we shall be looking at the individual that has been missing in action, after which I will be responsible for today's dosage of social media madness only on Social Veil.
And still to come on the second side of the show is the True It Off segment, followed by the news recap. While on today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking about Nollywood award-winning movie soundtracks. Next up will be What Are You Watching? We'll then cap everything up with movies.
Why are you clapping?
A Grammy award-winning song right there, all the way from South Africa.
Yep.
Is that your sister?
Yeah, so I get asked that question every now and then, especially when I was wearing, short hair.
Because she was even doing your move.
I don't know. And some people said that I look South African. I don't know. Who's the artist name that I told you that is always telling me? Yes, Young Mr. Mali. Every time it sees me, it tells me, I would always remind you, you look South African.
And the voice there sounds like
that one.
No, only poet's voice for house different.
Which one?
Wow. Please tell me something I don't know.
I don't know what J-Paul is. I don't know. I'm surprised as you.
It shocked
right
me.
now.
I'm inviting you over.
It shocked me too.
Inviting me. Even though you're not talking, I'll come. I want to see American Wonder.
So the thing is that J-Paul just wanted to get on Catherine's nerves, and so J-Paul said that, honeypots are home and some. So Catherine now said, how come that I have not got it to honeypots house and J-Paul don't reach like Lion
of Judah.
I don't agree. Anyway.
We're having cookathon this weekend, so you can come.
Sorry, who's we?
Me, I'm...
Well, Hilda Bassi. All right, let's just get straight into the entertainment news already. Hilda Bassi receives our Guinness World Record plaque. Following a world record-breaking feat, Chef Hilda Bassi has received a Guinness World Record plaque for the longest cooking marathon by an individual. The excited chef shared a video on Monday confirming the arrival of the plaque. She captioned the post saying, "Our plaque is here at Guinness World Records." She, however, unboxed the plaque in wee hours of the night. Take a look.
It's my winning season. It's my winning season. This is for all of us. All of us. Each and every one of us. It's for me, it's for you, it's for Nigeria, it's for Akwa Ibom. Oh, it's for all of us. It's for Africa. So whether you're an African, you're Ghanaian, you're South Africa, whatever, it's for all of us. Okay? It's for Instagram, it's for YouTube, it's for TikTok, it's for Twitter, it's for all of us. Okay?
You would recall. If you would recall, Hilda Bassi officially secured the Guinness World Record on Tuesday, June the 13th, for the longest cooking marathon. In an official statement on the Guinness World Records website, they announced Hilda as their newest record holder in the cooking category. Additionally, Guinness World Record acknowledged that Hilda's winning tweet became their most successful tweet to date.
Nigerians breaking records while breaking records.
Big congratulations.
Yes.
Amazing. Everybody was waiting for the plaque.
Yep.
Like it was our own thing, you know. So I'm glad she made that statement there, that it's for everybody, it's for all of us, because we all feel like this is our thing, you know, this is Nigeria to the world. So question is, I heard Chef Dami is coming for another one next month. Yeah, she said next month she's doing 150 hours. So the question now is, does she know that there's supposed to be 1 year in between before you can...
So I think when it comes to Chef Dami, I think she's just doing a thing. I think it is not about Guinness World Record. I think it is just about awareness for her. She's just riding on that wave of, oh, somebody just did this and, you know, won. So Chef Dami is just in our world. In fact, I saw something on TikTok that was a bit distasteful because she was speaking Yoruba. Not that she was speaking Yoruba was distasteful, don't get me wrong. But she was speaking Yoruba in the video and she was talking about, I think she was code mixing, but more of Yoruba there. But she was saying stuff like, oh, if people can donate money or something of that sort, that the money she made, that there is no money. And that, you know, for police or security to even protect her and all that. Yeah. So I'm asking the question, number one, whose business is, like, I don't know if it is a Nigerian thing, like, so I think that, you know, I'm not one who, you know, the other day when you asked me, I said, oh, like, let people shine if they want to shine. It is not, so I'm not one to put anybody down to say that, oh, you're not supposed to do this when somebody just did this on the, but I'm just saying that at least be classy about whatever thing you do. Like, it's too, what's it called now for me? Like, what is that thing of then do things properly?
So you mentioned that she's doing it for her own crew.
Yeah.
But she mentioned in the video that she's going to register with Guinness.
With Guinness, exactly.
So if she's going to do that and there is a time frame to it, that means she's not going to be able to do it. You're not even supposed to worry herself about it. So that means she should get her information correctly.
Because there was even this other chef who said he's going to try it in November, and he has registered. He showed the screenshot of the email on Twitter. That was like, I think, early this month. And I don't know if it's supposed to be 1 year, then that should not have been approved.
Yes,
but at the
that's
end
what
of
I
the
think.
day, in that same video you're talking about, she said she did it for exercise, but people are coming for her, and that's why she wants to prove to them that she can do that 150 or whatever. But at the end of the day, well, each to his own. I just wish her the best.
As Chef Dami
Congratulations to
congratulated
Hilda, because
No,
I'm
she
not
has
going
not.
to.
Has
I'm not even going.
Because Hilda came out to
Very
wish her
well. Big ups, girl.
And I'm not going to even allow Chef Dami to take Hilda shine right now because it is a winning season.
Yep.
Yo, it is my winning season too. I love that. Like, I love that. And it is excitement for me, and it is the scream.
Because I can't exhaust all my
And I'm
screen.
like, is that how she expresses herself? It's okay. Right now. All the best.
Congratulations.
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 All right, still on the entertainment news, Yvonne Nelson spills the tea in new book. Ghanaian actress Yvonne Nelson just launched her new book titled I Am Not Yvonne Nelson, and this book seems to have a lot of revelations. One of such is her alleged romantic affair with Ghanaian rapper Sarkodie, who got her allegedly pregnant and made her abort it. Narrating the experience on pages 88 to 95 of chapter 8 of her book, Yvonne Nelson wrote, and I quote, I had gone for a pregnancy test to confirm what becomes the most obvious conclusion for a sexually active young woman who misses a monthly flow. I was in the company of Karen, and when the test result was ready, I wasn't strong enough to open it. She did and declared the verdict. Chale, it did there. She exclaimed, on an ordinary day, I would have laughed out loud and that would trigger a string of jolly conversations and jokes, but this was no laughing matter. It was a green piece of information that was capable of turning my world upside down, end of quote. She continued. I wasn't the only one responsible for the situation, so I called the man whose potent seed had germinated in me. His name is Michael Owusu-Addo, a renowned Ghanaian musician who is better known as Sarkodie. I wouldn't call what had developed between us a serious relationship. We started talking and got closer and closer. The first thing that hit me when he said no to keeping a pregnancy was my own life. I had grown up without a father in my life. I had often been reminded of how I'd been born by mistake. I was still wondering if the man whose name I bore was my father. How was I going to bring another human being into this world to live like me? Someone whose father would reject him or her, as Mr. Nelson had rejected me. If there was a way to spare someone else the trauma I was contending with, why would I reject that option, especially when I was not? End of quote. In the book, the actress talked about a failed attempt to abort the pregnancy, which involved taking concoctions from a colleague. She then ended the chapter by stating that she regrets not keeping the pregnancy, calling it one of the most regrettable mistakes in my life. If the clock of life could be rewound to my younger self, I would keep it, end of quote.
Yvonne Nelson writes about our relationship with Inyanya. Still on Yvonne Nelson's new book, I'm Not Yvonne Nelson, the actress has opened up about her affair with an Arjun singer Inyanya in chapter 10 titled Inyanya and My Love Life. She wrote, we had a decent relationship before talking about how she discovered that he was cheating on her with Tonto Dike. She further disclosed that she was told about Inyanya's escapades with female crew members, which made her believe that what happened with Tonto Dike wasn't an isolated incident, as she would have still left if Tonto Dike wasn't in the picture. Even Nelson wrote, the caller said, anytime I left Inyanya's place, another actress came over to him and sometimes slept over. The person felt strongly that there was something going on between them and thought I should know. The actress turned out to be Tonto Dike of Nigeria, one of the female celebrities Inyanya named in his Your Waist song. When I was convinced about the authenticity of the information I received, I was heartbroken. I took to Twitter to rant and vent. Tonto Dike responded on Twitter saying, people change and so did feelings, so I should move on. I knew I eventually would have left even if Tonto Dike didn't come into the picture. Inyanya has since reacted to the allegations on Twitter and Instagram with a series of cheeky posts which neither confirm or deny the claims, while also promoting his new music projects. All right, so this is like a mouthful, right? Yesterday, Instagram was on fire. Yeah.
Remember the song?
Huh?
Yes,
Nelson,
sir.
roll
Yes,
on.
now.
Don't
Yes,
get
now.
you get
Okay, so my point
Nelson.
exactly. Let's
Your
start.
man. Okay, over to
my
you.
point exactly. Let's start from what Catherine
Sarkodie.
took, and that's
Yeah.
Sarkodie, and you know, the whole thing. And I think that was the first one she said, and everybody
Yep.
was like, "Ah, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?" Then Yaya came afterwards. So. I would say this is about responsibility for me, especially with the fact that I'm not blaming anybody. I mean, and you can write anything you choose to in your book, but I'm just saying that as adults and people who are reading and people who are looking up to these people, I think it is about responsibility because if you're having intercourse with someone and then you're not protected, you're not expecting a plasma TV. It is pregnancy that comes afterwards. Yes, it can. Like, yeah. And so it happened. So I don't know what people are saying about people not owing up to their response because it takes two to tango and two people were involved here. So it boils down to what I still said, responsibility. And I have noticed if you're going to get pregnant for someone and you're in it together and you don't discuss it about what you want, at the end of the day, it might be very funny. In fact, I've seen a case where a particular celebrity had a child already for someone and they were co-parenting and she was going to have the second one and the guy was not going to have it. And the guy said, no, he doesn't want a second kid. And you know, women too can be interesting sometimes. And she went ahead to have it. Now, the guy is not being a part of the journey of that baby and people are raising eyebrows. So I'm thinking if you're going to be having especially a child, that is a whole human being, there should be an agreement. So that thing of, oh, somebody who something germinated inside of me and something, I'm not getting it. I think it's just about responsibility right here. I'm not even having it. Like, let's just start with that one first of all. I don't know what you guys think about it. What do you think about this, writing the book after and exposing all of this that you have had in a relationship?
Well, at the end of the day, people would say if you write an autobiography, it's about your life and what has happened so far. But then all of this coming out, it's just crazy because Yvonne Nelson was trending, Sarkodie was trending, Yaya was trending, and I was wondering what's going on, what's happening until I saw everything. I'm like, okay, so all of this happened as of this moment. Sarkodie has not said anything.
He has a family.
Exactly. So he hasn't said anything, but Yaya has responded. But then again, like you said, she took a decision because she had an experience growing up that she didn't want a child to have. So she decided to take that decision. And that is fine because at the end of the day, it's her life. And she was the one in the situation. And since she decided to do that, then life goes on.
Okay, so you know that she's writing this story from her own point of view, right? First of all, the reason for making the book commercial and all that is to make money from it.
Of course.
Right? Regardless, you want to sell.
And perhaps you want people to learn from
You also
your
want
miss,
people
right?
to...
Yeah.
So there's no way she's going to paint herself as a villain in our own
Of course.
In everybody's story, they are the heroes, right? Everybody's story.
I would not really want to agree because I am speaking for myself. If I fought with Catherine and I was the first person to slap her, I'm sure that everybody in this company already know me to that extent. When I am relaying that information to you, I'm not going to take it away that I slapped her. I'll say I slapped her and she now... I'm sorry, it's just me. I'm just speaking for myself. So I don't think if I wrote a book and I said that in that book, I will look like the hero right there. Like I was the first person who did. I do it all the time. Because
at the end of the day, there's always a reaction to every action.
So she said a lot of things. Aside Sarkodie, she also talked about her father.
Yeah.
The fact that she didn't like her father for the longest time until when he was about to die. And she did a DNA test and realized that the man is not her real father.
Yeah.
She was adopted. So she was not Nelson. She was just bearing his name, but she was not her real father. And her mother never told her that. And then with the Sarkodie situation, like she said, it reminded her of the fact that she didn't really have a father.
Yeah.
You know, so she didn't want to take it out. She also said that, Sarkodie took her to the hospital, dropped her off, and left. Right, in the same book. So a lot of things there. Two people consensually having intercourse. I mean, you guys realized what you were doing. People brought out so many tweets, brought out tweets of 2015 when she and Sarkodie were together and all that. You know, the internet never forgets.
And she even said that Sarkodie at the time was living with his mother and he was not a superstar at the time too. So he did not even know what the future was going to look like. You know, and for you to be having something with some, like,
I'm glad you said that because
crazy.
someone also came online and tweeted. People tweeted a lot of their opinions. Someone said, "Oh, what if Sarkodie was a major superstar at that time? Would she have taken
Kept
out?
the-
Would she have kept
the
the baby?
pregnancy,
Would
yeah.
she have taken it out?" Questions left unanswered. So, very interesting. Also, she talked about Inyanya. Very funny because Inyanya's response yesterday, he was just using it for his own
Cruise for his music
and promoting
promotion.
his song. I said people should go and listen to
and
it.
reminding Angbe, hey, do you know who Tonto
As
Dike
in,
is?
So talking about
Don't go and
Tonto
wake her
Dike,
up, oh.
there was an interview that
Wait,
popped up.
Ebuka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where she said,
And in that interview, they asked her, "Do you know
Inyanya.
Inyanya?"
Said,
She said no, she has
No.
met him only twice.
once or twice,
I
yeah.
think once or something.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
And Ebuka kept pushing. I said, "Okay, but you hosted a show, blah, blah, blah."
So it was work.
He said it
Yep.
was work. She also said she doesn't know Yvonne Nelson. You know, like she doesn't.
But that she just likes
Yeah.
her body, she likes
Yeah,
her.
she likes her. So a lot of things are not sounding, you know.
The missing links.
Yeah, there are missing links here. But we like the drama. We like to hear more about it. So
I just
we're waiting
think,
for Tonto to come out.
me, I just like Nigerians because they always have receipts. And I'm thinking that maybe somebody might just sue for defamation because people were talking about it yesterday that you're using their government's name.
Yep.
Like, okay, so if you're using their government's names and these people sue you for
True.
it, what if they never even had anything to do with you? Because you're saying from your own point of view.
True.
How about them coming out and saying their own truth too?
Well, that's
Very true,
That's
because you could have
because
used
in writing
any
a
name.
book like that, a lot of people write autobiographies
True.
and stuff, but they change
use
the
code
names.
names, yeah.
So it's the people reading that will now say, "Oh, maybe it's this person," you know, just putting tips there, crumbs,
Yeah,
so
filling-
that people can realize, okay,
You
this
just say,
person-
Fill in the
okay,
gaps,
I'll call
yeah.
this person Charles, not real name,
Yeah.
and then you just go on like that.
Oh, well.
We wish them the best at the end of the day. Anyway, that's all we can take on the entertainment news today. It is now time for Celebrity Birthday Shout Out. In alphabetical order, the following individuals are among today's celebrants. Christopher Mintz-Plasse is 34 today. You might remember the American actor and comedian for films such as the Kick Bleep movie franchise, Pitch Perfect, Movie 43, Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising, amongst others. He also provided voice acting in the animations How to Train Your Dragon franchise and in Trolls. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We also have Deep, who's a year older today. The Nigerian singer-songwriter and dancer is popular for songs such as Dangerous, Fly Away, Kosoro and Bear, Pop Off Selector, Rock Your Body, amongst others.
Happy birthday.
Where's Div? Happy birthday. Still on our list of celebrity birthdays, Frank Lampard is 45 today. He's an English professional football manager and former player who most recently was caretaker manager of Premier League club Chelsea. He's regarded as one of Chelsea's greatest ever players and one of the greatest midfielders of his generation, who holds the record for most goals by a midfielder in the Premier League and scoring the highest number of goals from outside the box. Wow.
Happy birthday.
She's wishing him happy birthday.
Yeah, I hope
We
so.
know
Yeah.
he is, of course. Also, Joe Praise is 44 today. He's a Nigerian gospel singer, praise and worship leader, songwriter, and music director who rose to fame following the release of his hit song Mighty God off his debut album, My Praise. Joe Praise, happy birthday. Happy. All right, still on our list of celebrity birthday shout-outs, John Goodman is 71 today. He's an American actor and singer, who gained national fame for his role as the family patriarch Dan Connor in the ABC comedy series Roseanne. Other movies to his credit includes The Flintstones, 10 Cloverfield Lane, Evan Almighty, Speed Racer, Patriots Day, Kong Skull Island, amongst others.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. All right, bringing it all the way back to Nigeria. Kiki is 33 today. Bukumi Adeaga Ilori, popularly known as Kiki, is a Nigerian TV personality, fashion enthusiast, and content creator. She is known for a hilarious style of comedy on her social media platforms.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Alrighty, Lionel Richie is 74 today. He's an American singer, songwriter, musician, record producer, and television judge who rose to fame in the 70s as a songwriter and the co-lead singer of funk band The Commodores. As a solo artist, he has over a dozen hit songs such as Endless Love, You Are My Love, All Night Long, Hello, Truly, and the list goes on and on and on.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Legendary. Okay, still on the list, Nicole Kidman is 56 today. The award-winning American and Australian actress and producer is known for her work across various film and television productions from several genres. She has continuously remained one of the world's highest paid actresses. Wow.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Sarah McNeil is 25 today, people. You might remember the cute American actress, model, and singer for her role as singer
Hmm.
Tiana Brown on the television show Empire.
Happy birthday.
Happy
to
birthday.
her.
We also have Tika Sumter, who is 43 today. She's an American actress, singer, producer, television host, and model. She's credited for movies such as Stomp the Yard, Homecoming, My Dear Christmas, Ride Along, and its sequel, Ride Along 2, Nobody's Fool, Sonic the Hedgehog, amongst others. And she fine for days.
Happy birthday, Tika.
Happy birthday. Tom Lashiha is 50 today, people. He's a German actor known for his roles as Joachim Carr on the TV series Game of Thrones, as well as Sebastian Berger in the TV series Crossing Lines. He also appeared in several episodes of Jack Ryan, as well as playing Dmitry Enzo Antonov in the 4th season of Stranger Things. That's one series that I'm like, okay, what's going on? But anyways, happy birthday to him and happy birthday to every single person out there celebrating today. We wish you the very best and we hope you have a good day. And luckily for you, no rain, so you can go out and have fun.
You can still tell, oh.
Welcome to Social View, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we're going to delve into the world of social media, which is loaded with every kind of width and nastiness you can imagine. Talking about nastiness, something happened.
Yes, I don't know whether to even say it because, I mean, that's the problem of brief people.
Yes. Someone passed the camera and the OJ now said, why are you bending down? You cannot see you.
Okay, meanwhile, they're almost of the same height. But OJ is claiming that he's taller than Kazim. So, but it's okay. It's okay.
He's even
OJ is actually taller than Kazim.
He is. Wow.
Like he don't see
He
person
just
where
went beside,
he top
just
pass.
went beside Kazim right now. He's actually taller and he's running out for the very first time. He sees somebody that is taller than.
No, Allah, Kazim is coming for
Danku
you.
Arawani, Ijele Pam
Let's
Pam.
do this. Okay, so the first up on Social View on Twitter, this guy says, God, no let me vomit Gary for public.
Which one? What exactly?
This thing.
What exactly is this in the name of? So you're still vomiting and you're still even praying that so that people will not do what? So if you are vomiting beans, for instance, is it better than Gary?
So there was this time that I saw all these people that always put in savage posts on social media, and then someone said, God, the day I'm going to be sick and I want to throw up, let me eat better food. So that when people say, ah, she has wasted money. Not what is this? Like,
the things people pay attention to.
I
like,
wonder, honestly.
Way back, I used to have this friend that would say, if a car is going to hit him, it should be a fine car. It shouldn't be a rickety car. And I'm like, what sort of prayer is this? Do you even pray that car should hit you at all?
They do it a lot, though.
All right, so let's check out the next one. Teddy's Great says, who don't go snap my plasma? Now, why I know they like get visitors with this? Look at the plasma.
Anyway.
It's a 4-inch plasma.
Is it not still on the wall?
It's plasma, and it's on the wall. And they watch. They watch things.
Who even get this picture first? Why they even put... Let's just move on. Okay, so this is a conversation between, I think, boyfriend and girlfriend. And the guy says, when it was raining brains, you had an umbrella.
What?
And the girl replied, oh.
No be get. No, this
they don't insult you.
Wow.
Say, you know, wait to collect brain from heaven. Like, you
reply,
just came to
even put love struck, put heart emoji. That's just to show us that what they are saying is true.
Go school. Creative Oliver says, these dry cleaners will just start your clothes in a way that people start thinking you are proud.
Very true. But I've seen people that their shirt is carrying them. The thing is to stand on their body.
If you want to talk about people, go straight to the point. If you are talking about OJ, talk about him straight to the point.
Wow.
Normally, we know that OJ get proud shoulder, but imagine if you can't wear starch clothes.
Wow.
OJ, they said that you have
you don't collect
Napoleon
fight
complex.
Fighting for Kazim.
Complex for short people.
Wow. Take notes.
So the next one, this is a dog in a car with shades on, and it says, me ignoring the car next to me after almost crashing into it.
Cute Burna Boy, see my dark shades on, and I can't see you, but you know.
What is it they do, everybody? The person for the other side will come and insult you. You're stupid, you gonna say.
You know why not?
I can't see you, bro. John Cena.
Love it.
Okay, so next one, they say, Pastor says, turn to your neighbor and say, Jesus has paid for everything. Me turning to my landlord.
I will gladly and joyfully say it, but I know my landlord will still come and meet me later if I get.
Oh, we can try it first. Let's try.
You now keep quiet there. You now be waiting whether I will say something because Jesus.
See how they look themselves.
Okay, so next one, they say, you post your papa, you can't cover his shoe with emoji. You know how much him buy him then?
But why are you covering it though? Even if people were not going to see it before, that because you covered it, it's calling their attention to it.
Even Daniel Rega is proud of his shoe. Post it on social media.
Wow.
It's not everybody that can be like Daniel Rega. I mean, there was something I saw on social media. So Father's Day, so that BOD guy came and said, today we are waiting to see who Caramel's father is. The podcast babe now.
I know.
She has been coming to make more sense, so they were waiting to see who.
So did she post her father at the end of the day?
I don't think she did.
Oh, wow.
She knew they were waiting.
Anyway, did you see that Daniel Rega that they already gave him a Laojukon?
What happened?
It was Timi Otedola that
Rule
was
number
talking
one.
about the proposal. Like, when you know that you're not ready to get married, like in 6 months, 5 to 6 months, why is it that one said rule number one? Mind your business.
Even put
And the other
copy
day when I
joint.
asked that question, people were coming for me. Honey pot, that was so rude. How will you say that? Is it his business? You don't see? Mind your business.
You know of the matter, don't talk.
Still on Father's Day, my papa no post me on Children's Day. 1-1.
Bye.
You know, can't post your father on Father's Day.
Anyway, what I just want to say about Father's Day is that let the fatherless breathe. Because it is your responsibility.
Yep.
We don't have fathers any longer. Our father's already in heaven. Let us breathe.
Everywhere
because
I went on social media, everywhere. Happy Father's Day. How good.
It's all love.
I started missing my own dad.
You don't do remembrance. No worry.
It's okay. So next one says, I was in a hurry this morning. Everybody brought laptop. You brought toaster.
Wow.
What were you thinking?
He wants to grill. He wants to grill.
You still opened it.
Eh.
Walk.
I won't take work like this.
No, it can actually work. It will just go and buy bread and be serving the people that are using computer.
Wow.
Okay, so the next one, if you can see it on the screen, the boy I used to flog in secondary school is now a soldier. Anytime he posts with AK-47, he tags me.
Hey, bully. Bully don't see person wey pass am. Wow. So
Yes,
you know,
problem.
you know that thing where you've
Just go to
insulted
the
this
police
person.
station and report already.
Exactly. Like, you know when you've insulted this person all your life and then the person comes senior you now. Levels to this life. Like what?
The fact say he still remember.
You remember?
He dey tag you when he post
Ah.
gun. Just be ready.
Ah.
Be ready for the outcome.
Just go to the
Now
police
to
station
relocate
already
to-
and go and report the matter.
Because be like say he joined the military because of
But
me.
on top your matter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time check. The show's first half is over, but there's still chew it off. The entertainment news recap, daily top 5. What are you watching? And movie at the movies. Be right back.
In case you're just joining us, you're welcome. We have Honey's Money in the building, Honey Flames, Honey KPK. We also have J. Paul, Mr. Flames in the building, and myself, Lady Kath, her real hotness. So it's the second part of the show, ESplash, and we are prepared to keep you more entertained. It is now time to chew it off and for one of us to share what's bugging him or her, because I'm good.
I'm great.
Oh, you're great. Oh, okay.
All right, so it is I who is ranting today, and I purposely brought my phone out because, I mean, I want to talk about something. So I saw this on Twitter. David O'Day says, first, everybody wanted to be a graphic designer. Then everybody did affiliate marketing. Then they moved on to drop shipping, then coding, then crypto, and NFTs. There is always a wave Nigerians are trying and failing to catch. Will you not rest and try a new strategy for once? What kind of life is it where you have zero original thoughts, ideas, and plans in your head, and all you do is imitate residents of a fish farm during feeding time? In your brain, is your brain not bigger than that of a catfish?
Wow.
So, I mean, it just took this right out of my mouth. I detest copycats. So I'm not saying that nobody copies or, you know, anybody should not copy, or that, you know, in this world, you know, people or everybody should have like their original thoughts or, you know, stuff that they are doing. But I am saying that there is something about people that when something is quite popular, they don't check themselves if that thing is what they can do. But you know that thing of because somebody is doing it. I mean, I had this conversation with somebody lately about, you know, copying, because, I mean, I think I heard some people say some things and she now said, me too, I'm going to do it. So I had this conversation with her, like, why is it that you want to do it? I mean, you're doing other things and you're prospering.
Yeah.
So she now said that she does not have any shame when it comes to copying people, that she sees it as inspiration. You have inspired me to do something, and so I'll do it. So I'm not even frowning at that particularly, but what I'm saying here is that will you look inwards and find out if it is what suits you? Because different people, it is what we say about brands too. You have your brand, she has a brand, you know, people have their brands. They have different things that actually suits them. What is it that you portray? What is it that suits you? What is it that you can do? You cannot do everything, and that is why the world is so beautiful, because we have different individuals. So why is it that once you just take, and I'm not saying that you should not draw inspiration from people and say that, oh, I saw this and, you know, I was fascinated and I think that I should do something, you know, around this thing. But I'm just saying that there are actually people who just follow people hook, line, and sinker. You follow them, you go fall inside gutter, because I don't understand. Like, I don't know whether you're getting what I'm saying. Like, just check yourself first of all. Is it good for me? And then see whether it is applicable, and then you can now do it. And I'm not saying that you should not draw inspiration. Do not even get me wrong. I think there are different things. But I see that, you know, there is a particular business that is in this thing. Everybody moves to it. I think Nigerians are actually really fond of that thing. Farming, one time, it was everybody who wanted to farm, and they did not, some people did not even know the rudiments of that thing, and they lost a lot of money because of that, or not making findings or doing your research, and everybody is just rushing towards something. My 2 cents. Know yourself. Okay.
I mean, you're very right about that. I mean, we've had to. I remember back in the day when everybody was doing catfish farming.
Yeah.
Catfish, everybody was doing catfish farming. You know, everybody moved into cyber security, everybody was doing
Yeah.
cybersecurity. Data analyst, everybody was doing coding, everybody was doing coding. Cookathon, everybody now. is doing
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's doing it.
You know, so we just, like he said, we're people that we just ride on wave. Once something is
Trending.
everybody
Yeah.
just keeps going that way. The way it worked for Catherine might not be the way it will work for me. You know, and it leaves a. Even when you're watching movies or something, when you watch the same thing or you eat the same food regularly, you will get tired. You know, so it will not be like the first you get. So Hilda has done hers. It cannot be like anybody else coming afterwards. Cannot be. It's just the same way Kathy did the whole dance thing back then. Anybody else coming afterwards, it will not gather that same momentum anymore. You know, so you always for human beings, you always have to find yourself.
Yeah.
Find what your name will stand forever as, okay, this was the person that did this, not this person that followed other people to do this. So yeah, I agree with you totally. Totally agree with you.
Yeah, very valid point right there. And I feel like the other one you said, the person that copies to draw inspiration, I feel like people should learn to draw inspiration from things that people do instead of just copying everything hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you're just copying it, you're not learning anything, and at the end of the day, there's no creativity being put in it. So it's more like taking a piece of paper, putting it on a machine, and doing a photocopy.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
why don't you digest that information, then work on it and twitch it in your own way so that you have your own touch on it? At least we see fashion designers who do almost the same thing, but then when you see some particular design, you be like, oh, this is this person's own, this is that person. The same with makeup. There are people who, when you see tear duct or when you see different things.
There was a time everybody wanted
Yes.
to do beads.
Yes.
Yes. There was a time I did beads.
Everybody was a makeup artist at a
Makeup,
point in Nigeria.
Everybody was
a
doing
makeup
beads as a
artist.
point.
Makeup,
It's true.
as in everything. So there's always this wave of different kinds of talent. And I feel like people out there, whenever you jump on a wave, if you see that wave suits you, don't jump on the next one. Just stay on that one that suits you and try a way to fine-tune it to work well for you.
Let's not even talk about Amapiano.
You know my problem? It is not doing it and not doing it well.
All right, I hope you guys have learned one or two things from that rant session. Let's get right to it with a brief overview of the entertainment news.
All right, so we told you Hilda Bassi receives our Guinness World Record plaque,
Yay!
and we congratulate her.
Yes, we do. We also told you that Yvonne Nelson spills the tea in new book with Inyanya featuring in chapter 10.
I think that we have not even seen the end of this, like we're just getting started.
At
and
all.
well, are we here for this?
Yes, we are.
All right, we also told you Nelson, Yvonne Nelson writes about our relationship with Inyanya.
Serious problem everywhere. Who's going to write about us?
Don't worry, they'll give you chapter 2.
No, go and do something now and let one girl wake up one day and say that you will hear yourself.
Okay.
That video they go
On
do for
this
you.
note, let's take a break and we'll be back with the Daily Top 5.
All right, welcome back to the show. Thank you for staying tuned. Music, they say, is used to teach values and morals and also to tell stories and preserve the way of life of the people. Well, we've seen that played in some of our Nollywood movies. When we talk about movie soundtracks, we tend to remember songs that had a profound effect on our favorite movies. Some of our filmmakers go extra miles to make good soundtracks for their movies, which has earned them several accolades. If you would recall, last week we talked about foreign award-winning movie soundtracks. Today we are bringing it back home as we will be talking about Nollywood award-winning movie soundtracks. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
All right, we're starting with Inali. The 2010 musical drama film, which was produced by Kiki Bongos and directed by Jetta Amata, tells the story of Inali, Caroline Chikezie, and Ode Akim K. Kazim, who are both in love with each other, but their love is threatened by tradition, as Ode must win a customary wrestling tournament before he can take Inale's hand in marriage. The 14-track album featured original songs performed by Bongos Ikwe, Omawumi, and few others. The soundtrack album won the Achievement in Soundtrack category at the 7th Africa Movie Academy Awards in 2011.
Why would this not even win an award?
Before.
I mean, look at this, the originality, everything in it, the sound is so beautiful.
Right now, like Nollywood movies have come to the forefront especially because of streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Like, so people can actually stream from wherever they are and watch it, YouTube as well. Jetta Amata has always been putting out marvelous stuff. I mean,
Of
he was
course.
the first director in Nigeria to shoot on a 35mm celluloid, you know, with the movie Amazing Grace. I remember back in the day. So it's always been groundbreaking. If you can even see there, Kazim K. Kazim
Yes.
has always been, you know, participating in Nollywood movies. So yeah, I mean, the movie, amazing, the soundtrack, amazing.
I really just love that the spotlight is on things that, you know, were not so popular back then, but they've always been there.
Yeah.
So you're talking about soundtracks and then, you know, winning awards and people paying attention and how you can actually take it off the movies and listen to it by yourself, just, you know, on their own, not in the movies.
If anybody's listening, I think now is the time for them to bring back these movies and put them on the streaming platform.
That's right.
Yes.
Actually watch them.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about Citation. The 2020 Netflix movie, which centers on Moremi, tells the realistic story of sexual assault and often untold experiences of victims on campus. What makes this film truly a beautiful one is the unique picture and landscape cinematography, and of course the movie soundtrack, which was executively produced by multi-award-winning filmmaker Kunle Afolayan, featuring Kofo Wonder, Kent Edujobi, and Peace Abosede. The 5-track EP as the blend of fusion of passion, unique sounds, and one-of-a-kind instrumentation. It also won the Best Soundtrack at the 2021 Africa Movie Academy Awards. That's so nice.
This brings a lot of memories. I remember when this movie came out, Citation. I think it was one of the first projects Kunle Afolayan did for Netflix. Amazing project. The way they fused French,
Yes,
and
and
English,
English.
and it was
Yeah.
Temi Otedola's first
Yeah.
debut as an actor on TV. So at that time, I was a movie critic for Film Afrique, which is an international film platform.
Okay.
So we criticize movies and all that, and I had nothing bad to say about this, especially the soundtracks. Originally made, everything was beautiful. It just made me realize how much of an amazing filmmaker Kunle Afolayan is.
Yes,
Yeah,
and it
I-
was shot in Nigeria and another African country.
Yes, it was.
And that was my campus. Yes, you saw motion ground right there of Afemaola University. Like, it brought memories.
Beautiful
So-
place.
I actually loved the movie. I loved the plot, everything. Everything just worked perfectly. And I'm sure a lot of people out there could relate to it, especially people in universities. Because these are things that happen to people on a normal
It's
day.
very realistic.
Very
That
realistic.
soundtrack, superb.
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
amazing. All right, the next one we're talking about is Tattoo. Although this particular movie is not as popular as it should have, because when talking about solid storyline, well-crafted plotting, and high production value, Tattoo has it all. However, some people believe the movie had potentials that were not met. The movie is an adaptation of the novel Tattoo, written by Abraham Nwankwo in 2014. The soundtrack by Yvel, titled Kilimanjaro, is a soulful song that melts the heart of the movie fans. It won the Best Soundtrack Movies TV Series at the 2018 Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards.
This is so beautiful, and I would like to say again to artists, if you think that, because I see that everybody is moving in that, you know, towards that direction of, you know, they want to be a Davido, a Wizkid, Burna Boy, and all that. There are other things to focus on. People have carved niches for themselves, so you can actually always just carve a niche for yourself. You know, you can take, you know, doing soundtracks for movies.
Yep.
I think you should just look inwards and discover yourself, because there are so many things that can be done, and this is just one of them.
There are even people that are making money as backup singers, and when you're a backup singer, you can do backup for soundtrack, for proper music, for different things. And at the end of the day, this is just, this is a powerful one. Like, I love the lyrics. I love the power in the voice. And kudos to Yvel.
To be honest, Yvel came out of a music show,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I can't remember. I think it was Nigerian Idols. She came out from the music show. She's been pushing music for a long time. I remember interviewing her, and her life is music, house. She doesn't even go out. Music, house, music, house. She had tried a couple of times. She has dropped songs commercially, but then she went into movies, and she's doing amazing, making soundtrack for movies and all that. So yeah, I totally agree with you. There's a lot to be done in the movie space, you know. And this song here, powerful song, powerful vocals, powerful delivery. I loved it.
Okay, moving on to Living in Bondage, Breaking Free. This is arguably one of Nigeria's favorite Nollywood movie remakes. Ramsey Nouah's brilliant direction and the actors' obvious commitment to their roles made the movie a success. The movie received mostly positive reviews and ranked 11 overall on the list of highest-grossing Nigerian films of all time at the end of all its theatrical run. Larry Gaga worked extensively on the soundtrack album, which has 12 tracks and features two Baba Flavor, Davido, Fino, Duncan Mighty, Inyanya, Ricardo Banks, amongst others. The soundtrack won the Best Soundtrack Movie TV Series at the 2020 Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. So this particular one, you would not even know that it's, a soundtrack to a movie. You would actually think that it's just off one of Flavor's albums, and then you just go for it randomly like that. Like, yeah.
To be honest, I think this project was one of the first series of compilation of superstars on a movie project.
Yeah.
So they bring in lots of superstars who are actually singers out there to come and make a soundtrack for a movie. Basketball has done it twice, you know.
Of course.
So I love this. I really enjoyed everything. They even shot music videos for it. It was just really sweet and interesting. And yeah, big ups to Larry Gaga for making that happen.
Yeah, pretty amazing. All right, last but not the least is Anikulapo. This 2022 Nigerian epic fantasy film produced by Kunle Afolayan created characters whose stories, actions, and images show the beautiful Nigerian culture. In Anikulapo, we see several things play out. The culture of the Yoruba people, dance and festivities of the opening scene, songs that express their joy and sorrow. Believe me, it was lovely. Kent Edujobi outdid himself on this one, which earned him the award for the Best Soundtrack category at the 2023 African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. Yes, titled Aigboron.
When you talk about, what's that thing Ilda said? It's my season, it's my winning season.
My winning season,
I
yes.
think that is what Ken Edunjobi is about at the moment.
Yep.
And
Very
when
true.
you listen to the soundtrack, it has a lot of proverbial stuff to it.
Yeah.
It's telling you stuff like, don't do this, don't do that. Okay, what the adult sees sitting down, the child cannot even see it,
See
even if you
standing.
climb, a tree and all of those. Very beautiful, I tell you.
Yes, I like the fact that movies these days, they don't just take maybe the title of the movie and turn it into a soundtrack all through the movie. I like the fact that there are different songs for different moments in the movies, and this particular song best describes this movie because a lot of people warned him, and it's just pretty amazing, trust me.
Well, like you said, it's the winning season for him. I loved the project, I loved it, but the fact that he was the one that beat us.
Oh, I'm so sorry you were in that category. Oh, I'm so sorry.
But I'm a sportsman.
But you people are winners too, because for you to be nominated and seen at all
definitely.
is something.
Definitely.
Yes, yes. All right, and that's it with today's Editor 5. Up next is What Are You Watching? I win every single...
Hey, ESplash choir to the world.
To
We are
the world.
coming.
Award winning very soon.
Yes.
Which award?
We go win award, no worries. Shebina people, they win
Maybe they're
soundtrack.
doing soundtrack.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry, we'll do
Show choir.
band.
We'll wait
show.
for Grammy. They'll create category for us.
Thank you.
Right?
Okay, well, welcome back to the show, guys. It's now time to take your messages, and I'm sure you guys will be calling in to tell us what movies you watch. And do not forget, don't just give us title, though. Tell us what you like about the movie and rate it over 10, okay? So I'm on Facebook, and Ubongo Doffa says, I watched Battle on Booker Street. Movie is about two sisters who inherited their mother's wahala. Movie is top-notch, and I'll rate it 9/10. Today's my birthday. Please wish me well. Thank you. Happy birthday, Ubong. J-Boy says, I don't watch movies, but the funniest thing is I love acting movies. Okay. Okay, we have Naomi on the line. Hello, Naomi.
Hello, good morning.
Good afternoon. Ginger. Naomi, tell us about your movie you watched or TV series.
Okay, I watched Battle on Booker Street.
Oh, okay. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was the high. It was the high. It was the high. I really loved the movie.
So what did you like about the movie and rate it over 10?
I liked towards the ending part where the Yejide's husband was locked up in it was locked up in a hut. So they were now looking for him. That place was actually touching.
Just rate
Okay,
it.
so
I tried.
How would you rate it?
Okay,
Over
I
10.
rate the movie 9/10. Kudos to Funke Akindele. God bless
Nice.
her.
All right. Thank you
Nice.
so much for calling, Naomi.
Thank you.
And I'll just take one more. Adiola Jonathan Odejai says, I'm watching Truth or Dare. It's a movie about the game Truth and Dare, where 7 teenagers went to a haunted house and decided to play the game Truth or Dare. And they had to answer all the questions they were given, because refusal to answer will be given great consequences by a mysterious bodyguard, and I will rate it 8/10.
All right, still on Facebook, we've got Melvin Oyedikachi, and I'm going to just take this because today is your birthday, because you did not do all we asked you to do. He says that he watched Father's Choice, and that's about it, and he's saying that wish me well. I am +1 today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Right, so moving on, we've got Princess Onyifioda Inegedu, who says, good afternoon, guys. I hope I didn't murder your name there. All of you look lovely. I watched The Pope's Exorcist. It's about a reverend father who is an exorcist ordained by the Pope. His fellow colleagues didn't believe in evil and mocked him. He had to face a very powerful demon who wanted to possess him and use him to manipulate the church. It was really nice and creepy. I'll rate it an 8/10. All right, so we've got someone on the line from Owuru.
Wisdom, how are you today? Hello, Wisdom.
Sorry, Wisdom, can you turn down the volume of your TV set?
All right,
it's
support
gone.
the law.
Please, before you call, please make sure to turn down the volume on your TV
Yep.
set so we can hear you through the phone, okay?
Righty,
All right,
so we've got Salihat, who says, Salihat Musa says, it's exam period for me. Okay. We wish you well, actually.
Yes, we do.
Sixers Egbo says, I'm currently watching Kilroy Crime, a true redemption story about one of the most powerful mob bosses in California history. It's a good movie to watch, and I'll rate it a 10/10. Oh, wow. 10/10. Mike MS says, good day, gang. I watched Fast X. It's the 10th film of the Fast and Furious saga, an action and adventure movie. Very interesting movie, played by Van Diesel. Yes, you just talked about it, right? And others, and it says I will rate it a 9/10. 9/10.
Oh, nice.
Utibe is here from Lagos. Hello, how you doing,
UTB, Afano.
Good afternoon.
Good
afternoon.
Okay, I recently watched the Extraction franchise this morning at the as Kachun has said it before, it's about Tyler trying to extract people. I did actually like the extraction. Now let's talk about the extraction too. The extractions too. It has a lot of things I didn't even like. First of all, the betrayal from that boy.
He vexed you too, Abi.
No, it vexed many people.
Actually cleaned me. After the man-to-man talk with him and Tyler, it went ahead. to like
Wow.
to still follow him.
Yeah.
So I just love the action scenes in there, the bombs and the shooting and the trains. You know, they're actually full and everything. Those of the movie. So I rate it the 8 over 10.
Okay,
Not bad,
good
not
one.
bad.
Yeah.
Thank you today.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you. All right, so let me rush over to Twitter. We have Big Joe who just said something. I'm not going to say because you did not say what we told you to do. Tell us about it before you
They
read
don't
it.
learn.
Okay, so Okpemi Shadow says, I'm currently watching Obaram. Obaram means my blood in Igbo. After her estranged father's death, Oluchi, an up-and-coming musician, is forced to confront her true self and her past mistakes. I'll rate it 9 over 10. Thank you very much, Okpemi. Mikali Parker says, good day, gang. I'm currently watching Beautiful Disaster. It's a movie about Travis Maddox, who spends his nights fighting in underground boxing matches. Came across a lady that he offers a simple bet. If he loses his next fight, he must remain sex-free for a month. I'll rate it 7 over 10. Thank you very much, Kali Parker. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we've come to the end of What Are You Watching? We'll be right back.
So we have to draw the curtains on the show today. Thank you so much for being a part of this show. It's been so wonderful having you do this with us because it is all about you at the end of the day. If you were not there, you won't be here. Thank you. And you are the real MVP. Right, on behalf of these beautiful people, J. Paul, Catherine, I am Honeypot, and we're going to see you tomorrow. It is our top 10 countdown. Do not even miss it for the world, okay?